Computational English by Lucian exploring opposites in Hamlet 2 of 4. 11. I prepared to experience the art forms of God, the Master. I did this by trusting God, the Master. First, I trusted the art of the Master. Second, I trusted the music of the Master. Third, I trusted the architecture of the Master. In this way, I prepared to experience the art forms of God, the Master, by trusting God, the Master. 12. I prepared to write logically. I did this by writing down what I was thinking of as an argument. First, I wrote down a topic for the argument. Second, I worked out the first reason for the argument. Third, I repeated this until I had worked out all the reasons for the argument. In this way, I prepared to write logically by writing down what I was thinking of as an argument. 13. I prepared to ask questions about the topic. I did this by connecting the arguments to the topic. First, I wrote the topic. Second, I connected the first argument to the topic. Third, I repeated this until I had connected all of the arguments to the topic. In this way, I prepared to ask questions about the topic by connecting the arguments to the topic. 14. I prepared to connect syntax to semantics. I did this by testing the grammar rules. First, I read the sentence. Second, I found the label for the part of the sentence in the left column and the parts of that part of the sentence in the right column. Third, I repeatedly found the parts of the sentence in the right column in the left column until I had reached the vocabulary in the right column. In this way, I prepared to connect syntax to semantics by testing the grammar rules. 15. I prepared to lead the world government. I did this by becoming the head of state. First, I became a member of parliament. Second, I stayed in the political party for many years. Third, I became head of state. In this way, I prepared to lead the world government by becoming the head of state. 16. I prepared to self-assess the use of my teaching skills. I did this by teaching the student. First, I saw the student. Second, I made sure the quality of teaching was high. Third, I gave him excellent job prospects. In this way, I prepared to self-assess the use of my teaching skills by teaching the student. 17. I prepared to be positive-minded about literature. I did this by moving forward in Hamlet. First, I moved forward after realizing Hamlet's father had died. Second, I moved forward after realizing Ophelia had killed herself. Third, I moved forward after the deaths of Hamlet's family. In this way, I prepared to be positive-minded about literature by moving forward in Hamlet. 18. I prepared to introduce streams in life. I did this by separating the meditator from the non-meditator. First, I found the meditator. Second, I found the non-meditator. Third, I wrote their names in separate lists. In this way, I prepared to introduce streams in life by separating the meditator from the non-meditator. 19. I prepared to be a world peace advocate. I did this by encouraging the non-meditator who paid for meditation training to meditate. First, I received the non-meditator's payment for meditation training. Second, I found the non-meditator. Third, I encouraged her to meditate. In this way, I prepared to be a world peace advocate by encouraging the non-meditator who paid for meditation training to meditate. 20. I prepared to answer another philosophy question. I did this by identifying the man on the street as a philosophy helper. First, I read the philosophy question. Second, I asked the man on the street for help. Third, he helped me answer the philosophy question. In this way, I prepared to answer another philosophy question by identifying the man on the street as a philosophy helper.